Okay, so this is my box fan that I showed you in the previous video that I did a 3D point cloud of just one side of it, and when I ran it through MATLAB, this is what it ended up looking like. It ended up looking like this, but when I put it through, it ended up upside down because on my LiDAR system, the camera actually views everything upside down, so I had to flip it, and when I flipped it, it ended up looking like this. So you can see the handle right here, the frame of the fan right around here, and here's the center where the circular center is, and you can see the lines match up to the netting. You can't really see the netting too defined except at these darker parts right here, but it does a pretty good job mirroring what my box fan looks like. It has them all in the same location and everything. The netting, I guess, is the major issue. It doesn't really show the netting, but if I had taken more points, it might have. And then if you look at the code here, you'll see here you clear out anything so that way it doesn't run over into the new code. And if you come down here, you import the data that I got. So initially I ran the code through Python to generate a text file. So what it did is it dipped into the folder called BoxFan, plotted everything into a 3D plot in PyCharm, and then outputted it into a text file. I then use that text file to extract each one of the columns, column 1, 2, and 3, and then stored it in X, Y, and Z. Then I plotted it in a figure and then I used PC Show to display it. And then I had it also plot a red marker to show the origin, and I had it size 5 as the diameter. Then also plotted a color depth chart, so values less than 60 it plotted there, and then else it did it blue there. And then if you go down here, there's an animation right here where it animates it. So it shows right here the origin and then the plot of it and then animates it. And what I ended up doing is for these other two plots, I left them upside down. And then for the animated, I put a negative in the Z, which a negative Z is a 180-degree turn, so rotated 180 degrees. And that's how I ended up getting it face up like that. So that is the mesh cloud. That is the cloud for my box fan.